don't know what it is about the E being in Iowa, but man, they put together a pretty horrible show. I mean, I watch with a buddy of mine, and if Raw gets bad, we kind of tune out pretty quickly. We were watching some of the old NXT promos. The old Husky Harris talking about boots. The genesis of Michael McGillicuddy from this moment to the moment it will be the moment Michael McGillicuddy. Eli Cottonwood talking about having a mustache, but not having a mustache. And men having mustaches, but he grows out his mustache. And then watching some matches on NXT. Like Adrian Neville taking on Tyler Breeze. Sasha Banks taking on Bayley. Becky Lynch taking on Charlotte. Because if you thought last week's Raw was bad, okay, this one was equally as bad. We begin at the highlight reel. We're supposed to be Jericho and Orton. And instead it becomes Jericho, Orton, Triple H, Seth Rollins, Kane, John Cena, Roman Reigns. Which leads to the 6-man match at the very end. And gee, I wonder which team picks up the victory in that 6-man tag match. Yep, John Cena looks awesome. He gets tagged in for a little bit, cleans house. Buries Seth Rollins right in front of Triple H. Spear by Roman Reigns, down goes Kane, 1, 2, 3. Bray Wyatt cut a promo about how next week he's taking on Jericho in a steel cage. So I guess they're going to end their feud next week in a steel cage match. Okay. Sheamus and Ziggler had a tag match against The Miz and Cesaro. Miz, of course, had a stunt double help him out. Through heel trickery, the team of Miz and Cesaro gets the victory. Good match, but you've got 3 workhorses in that match. Makes sense. The Wyatts again took on the Big Show and Mark Henry. With Rusev coming down and attacking Mark Henry, Big Henry get the victory. Later on, Rusev takes on Zack Ryder, who has lost all of the personality that made him Long Island Ice-Z. Henry comes down, essentially challenges him to a match. Seems like that tag team of Henry and Show is going to be put on hold for a little bit, while Mark Henry absolutely destroys Rusev. Okay, that sounds good. I look forward to that. It should be an interesting matchup. Swagger had a match with Curtis Axel, whose partner Ryback is out injured. If you're on YouTube right now, type in like Ryback promo, and you'll see a promo of Ryback in like operating smock, and he's drugged up. It's awesome. I mean, you should watch it instead of watching a Curtis Axel match. And when that match was done, Bo Dallas came down. Had people sitting up on the stage talking about how people's lives have been affected by Jack Swagger losing. And it was decent. It made sense. It was good. They then spent an obnoxiously long amount of time with Nikki and Brie Bella, and I guess Stephanie makes Nikki the #1 contender, but then Brie comes down, and then AJ comes down and tries to save the segment. It doesn't really help, and they send Paige on to try to save the segment, and it's still just a bombing segment. And then Nikki starts yelling at Brie to quit and to leave and to leave and to quit. If she loves me, she'll quit and she'll leave. It's just, like nails on a chalkboard watching them try to have any sort of conversation. The test of Total Divas, the heel side, which is Ava Marie, because she's a heel now because her face run just didn't go anywhere. Teamed up with Cameron and Rosa Mendez, who only has a job because E wanted her to try to capture the Latino population when it comes to Total Divas. Took on Layla, who to my knowledge is not on Total Divas. Summer Rae, who is, and man, there's someone else in that match. Naomi. Man, I'm not going to forget Naomi. She had that huge year until she got her face broke. This match ended in no contest. And then they played the Total Divas theme music. Just a horrible, horrible waste of their Divas division. But, they make more money off of total divas, and they do off the divas division pretty much as a whole. So, you know, why waste time developing them as an actual wrestling talent when instead you can just have them talk about, you know, oh, I wish I was married. Oh, you never can make John's mom get married. Oh, God. Okay, what else was there? This was a really sad, depressing Raw. There was just tag matches that seemed to go on forever. And had no rhyme or reason. Matches that felt like I had seen them like a dozen times already. Please TNA, become a better show. And force the E to put on better television. Or Vince, please step down and let H take over. Please. If I watch NXT and I'm entertained for that whole hour, and then I watch Raw and I try to piece together an hour with which I'm entertained, there's a problem.